morning everyone. It's October 3rd and I'm prepping for my next Sunday video. Last Sunday we did with you this spinner and it says craft room. Well, I'm calling this craft room, but the actual name of this canvas, the cat in the sewing machine, which if you look size of the cat towards the sewing machine, this cat pretty much humongous. I don't think it's even proper proportion when to think about right now. He's like way too big the machine, and there is probably bandit up there picking on the knees which is a fun part. Okay, so I stitched with you first time, I don't know, we stitched once or twice, but that's the area that I already have some stitch. Okay, let me grab my tweezers to show you. Okay, so this is the part that I'm stitching on the bottom. This kind of like tablecloth with some lace, whatever person stitching in here, and this beautiful table desk and big patch of black, which is going to be continue here all the way in the bottom. So I think, okay, so this is like a starting of the lacy part of the canvas. So that's where we are. That's the table curtain, whatever stitching person in here. So I think I'm going to continue. As you can see, I have this big frame that I keep working with every Sunday. I'm just repurposing like a different frame, I mean canvas, into this frame. So if I can do, I think I'm going to continue. I'm just thinking where I want to go, if I want to go up or I want to continue this table, and I think I will continue down in here, this yellow patch of the desk and the black part underneath the desk, and maybe I will continue with this, whatever the color will be in here with the curtain, which would be kind of like a cream color in here. I think it's the same color, this one that I'm stitching. Yeah, that's definitely the same will be color in here. So I'm hoping to get some progress to stitch this part, these patches, this yellow, and hopefully some of the black, because I have another like a big patch of black on the sewing machine. So it's the head of the cat, so it's lots of black in here if to think of, but I guess I'm going to frame. I don't need the big frame like this, but you know what, it's very comfortable to stitch with this big frame. It's more arm space for me and clamps, and it's just going to be perfect to stitch on the bottom. So here is where we are right now. I'm not sure if we're going to stitch this design together or not. Maybe we'll, yes, maybe we will. At the same time, I will pick something that maybe 11 count to stitch for the comfort. Maybe even I will pick some the other flower with the peacock that we stitched with you, just the flowers this past Sunday. Not sure yet what I want to do, but we did spinner, we got this one, and good choice I guess, because we still need to stitch. And I call it craft room because it definitely, it's easy for me just to put in my spinner machine, spinner wheel, a smaller name than instead of this long name, right? So because it's a craft room, so many little details in here. Yeah, lots of backstitch for sure. When I'm looking right now, the scissors, most of the scissors done by the backstitch, because if we look in here, that's our scissors right here, this point. Okay, here is the point, and there's no shape of the scissors, like a look like a heart, right? Or it's a key, I don't know, or maybe it's a key, maybe scissors. But all this design in here on the top we have to create in here to make a sense of it. So yeah, the back stitch will do a lot in here. And the fun part is, as I know for sewing machine, but also for Simpson, eh? That's a Simpson. The only thing we have in here, I remember, yeah, American flag. Maybe I will change to Canadian, I'm not sure. Or maybe Ukrainian would be easier to stitch, because it's only 2 colors. Bottom, oh yeah, I will do Ukrainian flag up there, why not? To make my personal. That's it, that's what I will do, it's easy. Then stitch a maple leaf on such a little tiny square. So yeah, Ukrainian flag will be there. All right, let's do stitching together. Not sure, probably we will start with this cat, why not? To continue, I will thread some, actually no, we will start with this part. Okay, sorry for my hands. Yeah, let's do this first, and then we're going to patch it up with that yellow symbol on the top of it and go after black later. Done deal. Okay, grab your cross stitch, let's stitch together. I was thinking what we're going to stitch together with you, and I decided it's such a beautiful and airy bright canvas that, you know what, let's just do it together. And I did already stitch yesterday. I stitched this lacy area, this brown, and to finish my thread, I have one left over. I went and I stitched in here. So now we're going to stitch this yellow patch. It's a dark brown color, and that is a table that peeking from the lace. If we can see picture, let me just pull out picture with the cover, but I think we're going to see the idea. Okay, so that's the patch in here, overlapping lacy fabric with the wooden table, create kind of like a dark patch of brown. So that's what we're going for. That's what we're going for. So let's zoom close to me and let's get some stitching done. Because I don't know if I will be able to have a time to stitch something else. I wanted to stitch 11 count something for the camera, but you know what, let's just do this one and make more progress right now, because yesterday I was stitching, and I would say I stitched maybe like 600 stitches if I would put them all together to count by the squares. So I think I did a good progress in here. Okay, you're kind of far away. Okay, let's just stay in this position. So now I will try to finish this yellow, and I would love to get some more of the black done, because the black, I did some, I think I pulled out yesterday like a 1 thread of 6, right, the floss, and I stitched them. That's all I stitched last night, so 3 times thread. And I was going to stitch with you black today, but then change of hearts, I thought brown maybe not as boring as black one to stitch, and plus it's in a brighter yellow color, maybe will be better, kind of like visible for you. So that's why we're just going to stitch this together right now. What's today as I stitch? It's 11, October 11 right now. So I have, I think, 1 more day to stitch before I upload this video. Spent all day yesterday by collecting my threads for Heaven's design, and I think I did found my last 2 colors that was missing, so now I think I'm good. I can start stitching, which really terrifying to me right now to even start. When I went to the pattern keeper to check the corner that I want to start, I was like, oh my god, there is some single stitches. Which color to pick first? How can I stitch this on camera? So I'm not sure. Maybe I will start a little bit to create some kind of start, and then stitch with you when I get to kind of like to the bigger patch of colors. No idea, but I definitely want to stitch with you. And I see like so many ladies stitching on Heaven's Design on camera all the time and chit chat, and I was like, how are they doing not making a mistake? By you have to count, you have to mark it up, and at the same time make sure you stitch in the same. So I have to get used to it. Maybe by practicing first. Well, first of all, I need to make sure I will stitch correct start, because my start up there doesn't start like from the corner, because I will start from the bottom. So my bottom will be missing one line because I have only 999, so I will have a 9 not to stitch here, and it's a 5 stitches I think under. So I will have to start kind of like this. My corner will be no 1 2 3 4 5 or 4. So my corner will be like starting in here. So maybe not to make mistake, I will start that corner without recording, and after that I will have kind of like a start and base where to go from. I did measure my fabric 3 inches from the right side and 3 inches from the bottom, so that's going to be my buffer zone to put into the frame, which I did already put in a frame, wrap it up, and it's ready to go. Yes. The only thing out there I have a little bit kind of like confusion with the threads, because some threads I opened brand new and cut them. Well, not some of them, lots of them I cut, but some of them was in my leftovers, maybe like a different brands, because a little bit kind of DMC code same, but the shading is different. I mean DMC color palette, shading is different, so I will have to go probably through the DMC book of the colors and see which color more close to what I need, or I can do just literally blend or pick color, whatever I think it's work the best, whatever I like. I don't know, that's my thinking. I really want to start like today. I'm literally terrifying to start. Can you believe it? When I'm think about it, I have like a goosebumps. I'm not lying. I'm getting like goosebumps. And it's getting cold when I do that because I'm too excited to start on it. And I hope it's going to look amazing, because those mushrooms that I told you about, they are like a single mushroom canvas that you can stitch in a big size, just that one little sample, right, of the mushroom. There's a green one, there's a red one. Will be that as good in a little tiny, because it's more elements in a full canvas than just a mushroom. So probably not going to be the same, but we'll see when I stitch one. I think the mushroom first that I will stitch will be in a green color, my bottom right corner. I think it's a green mushroom up there and some fairy sitting on the top of it. Okay, so see, if I like cover this, and the way I was stitching this one, I think just a little tiny bit in here was stitched. But to kind of measure, let's say this is one, now mix with this one, so it's going to be like a 1 square. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's already 500, and then like 4 squares of black. 9. Wow, okay, so I will have like more than 1,000 stitches till I finish in here if I will go more for the black color. So I think for this week I didn't have much time to stitch this week, so that's good. I will be still happy with the little of the progress on this canvas. And maybe tonight, if I will not start my Heaven's design, I probably will go more. Definitely want to finish this patch of yellow and work a little bit more on a black color. Uploading video that you supposed to see it on, well, you're supposed to watch this already, well, today 11 after the disaster, half of the video uploaded, so I still don't know if this is going to work or not. 44 minutes from 48 processed. I'm late these days, and it's probably going to be for a while like this. I'm falling off my schedule of 6 o'clock in the morning when I usually post. Please bear with me. Not always I like my technical difficulties. They're kind of throwing me away, and I'm just like still like don't know what to do and doing nothing. And I'm just like, okay, that's it, I'm not gonna have a video today. And then after a few hours later, when I sleep and wake up next day, then I don't have a video. I was like, okay, I will have to record something. So that's how kind of work these days. I will get back into my normal time, don't worry. Maybe that little extra energy will come to me after vacation. We'll be all relaxed from recording, rest, and we'll be all good. Okay, let's try with 2 hands. Let's speed up. Coffee time. Oh, it's cold already. I keep forgetting. Make coffee, and instead of sit and drink while it's hot, I get distracted doing something and then end up always with the cold coffee. I should start calling the ice cup. That would be more appropriate. I didn't have a breakfast today. It's already 2:30. Never mind. I missed lunch too. I'm gonna have a brunch. I think I'm just going to fry a couple of eggs, slice avocado, put spoonful of salsa, and toasted piece of bread, and that is delicious to me. Yes, I like to have that. Am I making you hungry now? I did make hungry myself. Talking about so we are creating right now desk, peeking through the lacy fabric. So I'm just going to stay right now inside of this lace. Hold on. I think I just got a fur on my lips. This part, those lines, maybe I will do them later, just like goal line. We'll see. I'm going to stay inside of these patches for now. Maybe before those patches of yellow, I will go with this symbol first, so it's kind of like go in a row. This one, then yellow, then this one, or whatever. Kind of easier to stitch when you don't have other stitches up front of that, so you don't have to kind of split thread on half when you're coming out on top, if you know what I mean. Having a nurse design suggested, like when I ordered my design, it came with some notes how to start. They usually tell them to start from the top left corner. I cannot do that. And they also suggest to stitch one square at a time, like to stitch one full 100 and then go. I don't know if I will stick with this idea because of me being a cross-country stitcher. We'll see, because in such a small count, like 25 even, right, if I will leave some singles, it will be hard to see them later, I think, between stitched. So maybe I will follow these rules to stitch 100 by 100 and then, or I mean 10 by 10, I think you call it, and just park threads whatever coming out through the next squares, and maybe keep those threads on the needles. I think for that particular canvas it would be okay to stitch with needles from 14 count of Joy Sunday cross stitch. They are thin, and I have tons of them. So if I decide to do a parking method, which will be a little bit different parking method, not the same as I would do on this kind of canvases, why I will explain when I will work on it. Maybe I will create the video from Monday. I think I'm almost ready to create. I just need to put some makeup and face the camera. Okay, looks like my video export completed. Export completed. So just a minute, because I need this to be work. Maybe I'm just gonna pause for a minute. Okay, I had to pause a little bit. Okay, my apology. I'm just chewing a gummy candy right now. Let me finish and then we can talk. I know I chewed too small, too slow. It's the Welch candy. This one kind of got me. Oh, I like them. Okay, Anyway, I had to pause my video because Catherine was ready to go to work, so my husband got here to pick her up, and now we can continue for a little bit more. And at the same time, I just started to upload my video to YouTube channel, so kind of not slowing down. It's going to be a probably boring time to stitch on a sewing machine in here, because it's if you look, it's a big chunk of black color. Lots. Oh my goodness, this cat is monstrous. He's so huge. He has a buttons on top of him that I didn't even see. Oh my god, every time I look on this design I see something new. Okay, I might have to move camera a little bit. Oh, I can't. Hold on. We have to readjust. Okay. Maybe like that. Okay. Have to stitch faster to pull your threads quicker, but be careful, do not control. If you're stitching with two hands, always control thread and let it go, and it's get like I'm holding the control, and same thing on the bottom. What I did yesterday while I was walking with my puppy outdoor, I check on my hydrangeas and I snap few branches to propagate over winter, and so I can plant them in the springtime. We'll see how they will go. I put like a whole bunch of cuts in a vase and just cover with some plastic. It would be good to put them straight into the ground, but maybe I will do experiment a little bit later on. I have to get the soil put in some plastic container and then see which one will grow better, how many of them will root and how faster they will grow, because I would love to have lots of hydrangea in summer. If I remember, I will show you later what I did in the mix to cross stitch. Why not to mix something else, right? More fun. Yeah, sometimes I stitch with two hands, sometimes I forget, going slowly back to one, and then I remember, I grab again two. And sometimes I cannot find a hole. Okay, got it. Okay, when I will get close in here, I will jump to this one single. Right now I'm just gonna go straight forward. Feels like I need to stretch my canvas a little bit. Hold on, I'm gonna roll it. Oh, let's see. Probably not much. Keep loosen up. I didn't pin good enough on the bottom. That's okay. For one-time use, will do, because after this video this frame will be out here, and go on something different to stitch. Any of you have this canvas? Maybe you stitching with me? I believe original this design by Dimensions was created, and then later a whole bunch of different companies start to print it. I don't know if they have like a license for it or not. I cannot tell you, but I think it's a maybe not Dimensions. I don't know. If you have this design in Dimensions, let me know just to verify if I'm correct or not. So not small canvas will take me for a while to do. What is it, 54 by 48 centimeters. Did I mention? No, I don't think I mentioned from where, right? It's Victoria, not Victoria. VIP Crossstitch. I always say Victoria, I don't know why. VIP Crossstitch. Canvas from which I just received last night. Email, finally my package sent out, so it's take for a while. I don't know what kind of problems they have now in China, but packages go very slow, I would say. So if you plan to order something for Christmas, I wouldn't hesitate and do it right now, because later on, you know how those packages shuffle and just pure mess because it's so many and they just get lost. Order now if you plan on. Right now, this one, it's kind of like boring stuff yet to stitch this bottom piece of the canvas, because it's kind of like a curtain stable. But then when we're gonna start to create all the furniture and all those little pieces, crafty pieces, and that would be fun when you start to see elements showing up on your canvas. And I have to say that, yeah, this canvas have tons of backstitch. So if you cannot handle backstitch all at once, I would say do as you go, little by little, because it's everything like outlined, lots. Even have a French knots in here. Which I do have a French knot even in here, where you see in a see this little tiny blue dot. That was French knot. I just over stitch right now here, and like a whole bunch of on the top. See in the green one, those circles. Yeah, so I will do that stuff after. Some people stitch French knot after they wash and iron canvas, because it may be a good idea to do that, because French knot, it's kind of like a little bud, you know, it's like a rosebud. If you press with iron, then it's going to be flat and not as visible. So I might will try even to create this couple of French knot after I wash and iron. Maybe I should try it. But hopefully not to wrinkle up canvas back by stitching them. Okay, I will have to pause it because I hear my truck is coming. I think my husband from the mailbox. I will get back to you. We will stitch a little bit maybe with the black color, or just to show you how much I stitch. Well, I just stitched a little bit more with the black color. I finished brown where I want it to be. You can see I went even like further in here. So now maybe just like this one thread, I just pull out one thread of 6, so I will stitch till I finish, and maybe if I feel like I should stitch more on it, maybe I will finish this block of blue on the bottom. If not, that's fine, there's always next time, because lots of plan, lots of things to do, and that's okay if I will pull out something different and stitch on something else. At the same time, here's what I'm thinking. What number of projects I still have left. I might not going to be able to do this all by doing just the Sundays. So I think I will start to bring in some designs during the week, just stitch alone for one day. And if I stitch 100 or 200 you know, stitches, that would be good than nothing. And if I feel like, I can stitch a little bit more till the end of the week, and then show you more of the progress on Sunday. Not too many projects left, but it is kind of, I have to speed up, I think, a little bit. Okay, so now boring black color, but you kind of see, you see how when I was starting my threads. Okay, Bandit, he's shopping in his box for the toys, so dragging around because obviously floor slippery. So you can see when you start kind of thread thicker, and then it's getting thinner, then it's a new start, thicker thread, and then getting thinner. So now I started new thread in again. So I'm hoping that when I will wash this canvas, this will disappear and kind of even up a little bit. But for now it's like, wow, it is visible. So when I will have those big long lines on sewing machine, because it's a much longer lines up there, I think I will have a very stripy machine. But you know what, there's nothing I can do about it. With the time, Bandit, you really wants to play right now. Oh, you silly goose. Can you just go nap maybe a little bit? Or you were doing before? Go see mama. Go see mama. He wants to be around here. Right now 6:52 p.m. and I still don't have a video for Friday. No, Saturday. It's gonna be Saturday. So I'm thinking maybe after this one I will record something else, and well, you will know before me, because this one for Sunday, so we go like a backwards one day. I always kind of record video first for the Sunday. So for me, Sunday, if it's made, so it's kind of like a more of accomplishment, because usually on Sunday it's more than just the one project. But sometimes I have 2 or 3 projects for you to show, to update. This week it's going to be only 1, but it was good progress. If I created more than 1,000 stitches, that's good enough for me. That would be very good progress, I would say. It's kind of like same color, straight lines, and sometimes when I stare on all these stitches and do it nothing, like on a quiet with anything like to watch or listen, it literally put me to sleep. If I wouldn't have to talk right now, I would probably get like so sleepy that sometimes I have to lay down, just not even sleep. If I close my eyes and just rest for half an hour without even sleeping, all of a sudden I feel like I have all energy back to me. But right now I'm good. I've been up all day long. Usually I never nap in a daytime, besides if I'm super tired or I'm working at night a lot. Then I could kind of once a month I can just crash it in the daytime, and I'm good again for a month. I still have to complete my order. I need to send the product for the review. I've been doing this for a few days now, just lazy to finish. Too much to do around here. No time shopping. I didn't even finish my shopping on Temu that I wanted before vacation. That's it. I'm going to create order after I come back, because just or not in the mood or no time. And I don't like to be rushed to put just whatever, but I want to like use up all the gift card and have a one big package and just wait once instead of twice, and you know how it's get, you want to be sooner. See, you literally, you can see where the new stitches started, huh? Well, my friends who's in Florida, how did you manage this horrible hurricane? I hope you're all safe. It was terrifying to watch, and I cannot imagine to be in it. Wish you all the best, and if you got the damage to your houses, I hope it's get fixed fast. I watched there's a lot like a military truck show up from all over the world to help to clean up. That's what army should be, to resolve the nature disaster, to clean up instead of wars, right? So this black patch. It's kind of like a shadow darkness under the table. Black hole. Yeah, I have already light because it's not as bright anymore. This video will be way too long. Probably longer than I want it to be. The fluff continues. It's in my house goat for sure. Thread rubbing up and keep pulling, sticking to the threads static. That's okay. On the end I always sit and just picking with the tweezers. Some of them getting stitched for sure. It's going to be more fluffy design. Well, after all, I can blame this fat cat by machine and also dog that peeking under the table. And I'm talking about dog on a table, not the bandit on my table, but the dog that is on this canvas in a corner. They look like golden retriever. So we will pretend this is the table that I'm sitting at. And that is my puppy. It's kind of match. It's just a cat, not the same. If I want to have a same cat, it will be blend in too much. If I have a sewing machine in black and then cat in black, that would be like, you need to change color of the machine to a brown, maybe some color. Like a metallic maybe, to have a different color on a cat. But we will do as book says in here. The only thing I will change the flag, as I mentioned in my first part of the video. Okay, we're ready again in 11 minutes. Let's see if we can finish this thread at least. And I might just going to put away without stitching more. Going to pull out different project and work a little bit on other project. And possible record some. Or maybe just sit down and try to figure out my height. Which I think I'm a little bit too tired for that right now. I need to be fresh so brain work correctly. Do you like the noises of the thread that go through the fabric? Especially this poke moments when the needle coming through, like now. I feel like I should stitch more that girl on roses, or coffee girl I should call her. I don't know what she's drinking. The face are so pretty. I think I have her here next to me. Maybe that's what I should stitch a little bit more. Okay. Way too far? No. It would be nice to stitch to this area. It would be easier, kind of approximately count how much I stitch this week. But my thread not very long. Well, it's kind of still a good length. I wonder if we can make maybe 2 more lines. I don't know. Let's see if I'm right. Can we make it 2 more lines back and forth? I don't think I will have time by the timer on my thing, which I am trying to do fast with oh, okay, that's what usually happens. See, when you're trying to do fast, you loosen your thread and then you slow down. Okay. That wasn't fast at all. It's been twice already, 2 days in a row, banded spook rabbit that sleeps in my flower bed by my hydrangea. We just went hour maybe ago, and sure enough, he jumped, scared me like teenager, I would say, rabbit, and he ran to the next door neighbor and sit in their garden up there, and I can see him through the fence, and Bandit can see, and he's like getting so excited, sniffing that spot. So I'm thinking, okay, next time, I even looked to see if any nest up there, but no, I didn't see a nest. That would be, I don't think they would make a nest this late of the year, right? But next time I will go, I think I will go by myself and just to check if Bunny sleep up there or not. If he does, then I will take my dog like on the front, not on the back. Let him sleep. Or just for fun to catch him and show you and let him go back. No, we don't want to terrify him. That would be fun. When they're little cute and fun, when they get bigger, they try to run away. They could really scratch you because those back legs are very long. Well, he liked my flower bed. That's nice. Okay, I can see that I don't think I will have enough for the full line. Go back and forth. I already forgot where I started. Ah, okay, never mind. The brown, dark brown. Okay. Trying to figure out where I started to stitch this week. See, too many projects, start to forget me. Okay, so 2 line, not enough to finish to my grid line, but we can consider those 2 lines, you know, taken from whatever stitches in here, right, would fill in here. So I can count kind of like as a full 100 or whatever. On the bottom in here it's also like not the full square, but if I would see, okay, it's already 21 minutes and my needle is short, so if I can zoom out, and you can see that yeah, like I stitched these brown parts. Let's move a little bit more. Okay, see, like in here, and this dark brown, now it's stitched, so we can kind of combine those in here and create kind of like a border in here wherever is not enough. So, and then we started, I think, from this part, or I stitched a little bit in here. Now I don't remember. No, I think this part was stitched, right? We were stitching from here somewhere. So let's just count approximately. Oh yeah, I did stitch the lace too. So let's go like from here, and then we make this one move to whatever, to the bottom. So let's say like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be 6, so that would be 12, 13, 14, kind of 15. So let's say, and those will kind of, all those extra will fill in, so about 1500 that I stitched this week. I think it's pretty good progress, right? So let's just zoom back, and I have a few more seconds in here, or a minute. No, just a few seconds. Just let's few more stitches together, and we are done for this week. See, here's what I did with my hydrangea. I put plastic up on the top, a whole bunch of roots in here, not the roots, stamens, so hopefully one day will be roots. I don't know how many in here. And I have this one tall look how tall plant. Start to coming out some sides leaves already. Did not bloom this year, but I don't know, it's ended up very tall. And my baby boy came to his blanket to lay down because he looked tired. Oh, I'm closing the light. Why are you so sad? Why are you so sad? You're so handsome. You're so handsome. Yes, I love you. Say hi, everybody. I'm full of energy usually. Yes. Oh, I shouldn't say nothing. Okay, go back to sleep. Bye, everybody.